Daraus ging er aus. Lactis. Are there any traces of Voyager? As you might expect, nothing. Mika, there's no trace of the culprit. What's going on? Strange. Until now, the course of their movements was easy to follow, but as soon as you arrived there, the traces just disappeared. They disappeared without us even seeing him log out. What the hell is this? What happened? Did you find something? There's information about the embryos here, but this can't be right. Explain in detail. A specific region in the brain, somewhere in the substantia nigra pars compacta, in the ventral tegmental area. Hat das irgendwer verstanden? The what now? Ich meine, das verstehe ich nicht so wichtig. Einfach irgendwas im Gehirn. Substantia nigra pars compacta. Okay, irgendwas im Mittelhirn. Dunkel pigmentierte Region im Mittelhirn. Zentraler Bestandteil der Basalganglien. Ja, natürlich. Hauptproduktionsstätte für Dopamin im Gehirn. Ja, ich habe direkt gegoogelt. In the ventral tegmental area. Was ist das? Ventral... Oh, kommt direkt. Eine Region im Mittelhirn, das zentrale Belohnungs- und Motivationssystem des Gehirns bildet. Der Ursprung des Dopamin-Ergen-Systems steuert die Verhaltensweisen, Emotionen und Suchtmechanismen. Aha, aha. Information from the hippocampus was lost? I'll check the other embryos. This one too? And this one too? This is terrible. All of them? You mean the information from their brains was lost? These embryos, it's not just their brains that are strange. It's something more fundamental than that. Is it congenital? Presently, whether it's prenatal or postnatal is unclear, but it's in their basic genetic structure. A severe defect in the stem cells is appearing. Can you make a backup? Doing it now, but this is exceeding my personal capacity. Mika, make a copy of the information from Lactis. Understood. Opening a connection to Lactis. Hurry. Exceeding maximum capacity. Wait, what is this? Lactis, cut the connection immediately. I repeat, cut the connection immediately. Uh-oh. Lactis, are you okay? I'm alright. However, the system seems to have locked up in the middle of the connection. Be careful. Ist das gut? Something's coming. Baldur? Was zur Hölle ist ein Baldur? Hat er ein Tor? Kann ich dem was klauen? Sapphire, cool. Lunar Shot. Heavy Tackle. Oh, Feuer ist gut bei dem. Ja, Bugs ist aber nicht die Person mit Feuer. Sie auch nicht. Melissa war, glaube ich, die mit Feuer. Kann ich sogar reinboosten. Gleich nochmal. Penetrate. Blade. Noch irgendjemand Medica? Eigentlich Jan vielleicht. Ein bisschen. Poison All, das finde ich aber nicht gut. Oh, hat aber nur bei einer Person geklappt. Ich weiß nicht, ob Poison hier auch so schlimm ist wie in Episode 1. Oh, ich habe aber auch gar nichts, um Poison wegzumachen, außer Cleanser. Da habe ich nur einen von. Warte ich erstmal ab. Penetrate. Blade. Jackal 1. Scheiße, nicht Vitality down hier. Aua. Du machst wieder Fireball. Oh, der ist gleich hin. Aua, Lactis ist aber auch gleich hin. Komm. Jawohl. Easy. Level 13. Satellite 1 learned. Oh, die Maus. Verzeihung. Mikhail, how much of the data did you obtain earlier?
The trace log was corrupted en route, so I'm not sure how much of it was retrieved. But even if there was feedback, there should be some clean pieces left. However, it's impossible to perform an analysis with the equipment we have here. What should we do, Captain?
I see. It seems that all we can do is head back to headquarters and analyze the data that we did obtain. There might be a clue for Voyager's next move in the traces which Lactis found. Indeed. Judging by the span between the Ambassador incident and this one, it is likely that he won't be giving us a lot more time. But how is Voyager always able to detect our movements? From interfering with the data transfer to the swift deployment of those macrophages, it's as if
they're watching our every movement from nearby.
Erich? Yes, I have that feeling too.
Are you kidding? From the moment you entered that room, I've been continuously tracing their movements. I'm certain that no one but us accessed the mainframe.
These macrophages were undoubtedly present. I don't want to think about it, but it's possible that Voyager might already have the whole UMN in his hands. Captain, there's some interesting data in the trace logs we collected here. There's evidence that the culprit attempted to interfere with the data transfer to Lactis.
Ridiculous. There was nothing like that in those logs.
Could it be that a backup error occurred because of that portable device? Also, this is an access point to the imprinting central mainframe. There's probably residual corruption in the trace.
Are you implying that I was hacked by Voyager and manipulated the data?
No one said anything of the kind. I'm just saying that it's a possibility, that's all. There really is evidence of some kind of interference in the data I have.
Calm down, both of you.
Can we trust the trace data? Yes, it's extremely subtle interference, but I was able to find traces of the release of the extermination program within the central mainframe.
Captain, do you doubt me?
I don't doubt you. However, if Erich has discovered some new evidence, we should take a look at it.
I don't make mistakes like that.
Either way, when you get back to headquarters, hand the data over to the research team so we can start the analysis as soon as possible. Mikhail, I want you to repair and back up the data concerning the embryos that we obtained from Lactis. Let's hurry. I'm going to recommend to the chief to impose restrictions on UMN connections during the pilgrimage meeting. Galaxy Federation Police Station, Chief's office. Chief, right now, this is a race against time.
I can't do it. I can't. You're asking for too much. You can't just suspend all UMN activity on the advice of a single investigator. The risk is too great.
But this isn't just Abraxas' problem anymore. Abraxas ist ja der ganze Planet, auf dem das spielt. Der hat auch nochmal in Teil Episode 3 dann eine Relevanz. Anyone using the network could be hacked by Voyager. And furthermore, they never leave any evidence behind. It's impossible to predict who and when the next victim will be. Until the pilgrimage meeting, we should restrict UMN access for everyone, even for the government.
The public and the government? Think carefully about what you're saying. Even just restricting access for private sector terminals alone would result in tremendous economic loss. And on top of that, you want the government terminals shut down too?
Of course, if Voyager is still connected to the descendants of Nestorius. The what now? Wurden die nicht letzte Woche schon mal erwähnt? If Voyager is still connected to the descendants of Nestorius, his ultimate goal might be the pilgrimage meeting. Government terminals provide the easiest access to data that could threaten the conference.
Listen, Jan, try to understand. The Federation is really trying to achieve some political reconciliation with the immigrant fleet. Moreover, the UMN has become a critical lifeline. You are well aware of that, aren't you?
That's exactly why the pilgrimage meeting might be targeted, isn't it? It becomes a prime target because of its importance. Despite being aware of those risks, the negotiations are still being planned to take place on a public stage.
That's because the negotiations are deemed necessary.
But this is Voyager we're talking about.
I don't think you understand. Regardless, it's beyond my authority anyway. I'll see about delivering your proposal to my superiors. But it's likely that it'll just be rejected in the same way. All I can do is strengthen our deployment as a precaution. I'll take care of that right now.
Thank you very much. Mein Gott, der sieht aus, als hätte jemand Linda Hamilton irgendwie in die Breite gezogen.
In any case, I appreciate your hard work at the nursing plant. Leave the tracking to the research team, just like we did with the Goodwill Ambassador's case, and get some rest.
You're asking me to trust a mechanic with a heart surgery?
Jan, you are part of an execution suppression unit. Your enthusiasm for your job is wonderful, but the other departments should have a chance to prove themselves too.
Leave it to the professionals, so that's how it is.
Next week, the Torres Foundation is holding a party and inviting the immigrant fleet. You will be assigned to provide security for the event. Just between you and me, this party is strictly unofficial. Should Voyager catch wind of it, well, what do you think? There's still time. You might be able to set something up before then.
Understood. By the way, was your assignment of that mission based on the directives of the IOPS?
No, that was simply my own judgment.
Chapter 2. Virtual Space. Party Location on the Luxury Cruise Ship. Auf Abraxas hängen ja echt alle im Virtual Space ab. Wobei die Ehefrau von, wie hieß er jetzt noch? Cherenkov ging ja auch voll drauf ab. Oh, das ist der damalige Patriarch von Ormus. Nicht der, den wir in XENOSAGA 2 verkloppt haben, das war ja 1000 Jahre später. Das ist Julius. Der in XENOSAGA 2 hieß Sergius. Ich weiß aber gar nicht, ob das jemals genannt wurde. In 2. Aber gut, Julius.
Up until this moment, there has been an insurmountable barrier between us.
Also das muss dann der Patriarch der Immigrant Fleet sein, beziehungsweise eigentlich halt Ormus. Aber der Name ist ja, glaube ich, eher geheim gewesen.
Both sides were seekers for the path to a better world, yet both closed their eyes to each other out of distrust. In you we saw the shadow of prosecutors, and in us you saw the shadow of heretics. But I am going to swear something to you here and now. Those things we saw in each other were merely illusions. Some heartless individuals might say that we possess a special wealth here. But such a thing is nothing more than an illusion. We were both weak, and because of our weakness we mistakenly assumed each other to be threats. Now let us acknowledge our own weaknesses. Together let us recognize that we are all humans who desire peace. At the pilgrimage meeting we will share a historic moment together. The path to coexistence is now being opened within the souls of our people, and this neutral land of Abraxas will be known throughout all the cosmos as the beacon for peacekeeping.
Quite a grandiose speech. On the surface, it does sound like he's saying positive stuff, but once again, the Torres Foundation is host for these talks. Why is that? Do you know anything about the Foundation? I hear they do various kinds of charity work. Also, they have a particular interest in refugee relief and prepare for the reception of the immigrant fleet. But for some reason, they also seem to get special privileges despite just being a foundation. Ja, da fragt man die Kukai Foundation später. It's because the Torres Foundation is the bastard child of both the Federation and the immigrant fleet. Ah. What do you mean?
The Torres Foundation quickly gained the trust of the Federation by contributing to the realization of a reconciliation policy from an objective, neutral standpoint. However, if you trace its roots, it's also connected to several organizations associated with the immigrant fleet. Looking back on the history of this planet, it's not all that surprising. This meeting might be for the advantage of the immigrant fleet.
We're here for Voyager, though. As far as we know, he isn't actually interested in this kind of political maneuvering. However, this event serves as the perfect opportunity to get prominent figures from both sides together, right, Captain?
Yes. And holding the ceremony in the UMN of all places, you'd have to be pretty oblivious to danger, unless there was necessity behind it.
But depending on how you look at it, this could be our chance. Maybe if we can make the first move.
I agree. However, this mission is still a preemptive operation that doesn't officially exist. Officially, we're just here to defend against any unforeseen circumstances. Everyone, be careful.
We've narrowed down the list of high probability targets that Voyager could aim for, the main one being Irene Torres, 47 years old, current president of the Torres Foundation.
We can't use civilians as bait, even if they are public figures.
Yes, Mikhail has created an anti-hacking firewall. If Voyager so much as touches that woman, it will open a bypass that leads directly to us, and we'll intercept him. If we're lucky, she won't even notice that she's been targeted by Voyager at all.
That's good. Our primary objective is to prevent the attack from happening in the first place. Contact Mikhail. We'll stick close to Miss Irene. If you detect any signs of hacking, activate the bypass immediately and run a reverse detection. Have Erich prepare the level 6 armament for bugs. Lactus and Melissa, you're with me. Look carefully for any suspicious behavior in the partygoers. Cool, jetzt sind wir auf dem Schiff. Okay, I'll leave this place now.
So far, there's been no sign of unauthorized access. Will Voyager really make a move?
That's good. This party should be a perfect opportunity for him. Please monitor it closely.
Understood. Investigator Sauer.
Jetzt muss ich an die Fregatte aus GoldenEye denken.
Jede Menge Pixel essen. Today's party is attended not only by politicians, but also by Patriarch Julius, so the tension in the kitchen is incomparable to that of the usual.
Oh, are you the security personnel? So even the kitchen is being guarded? No way you didn't come here for a snack, did you? Maybe.
We must serve the finest cuisine. The peace of the world depends on our cuisine. Don't hang around the kitchen. I'm busy right now.
Wow, sind das riesengroße Kochtöpfe. Da könnte Obelix reinfallen. Wieder speichern.
Medkit.
Biosphere.
Etherpack.
Sehr schön. Wer bist du? Oh, was macht die denn hier?
Oh, good evening, Captain. Are you here on a mission today?
Dr. Rosas, were you invited too?
The doctors who engaged in the life-saving efforts during the recent ambassador attack were invited. I couldn't really turn it down since it's work-related.
You should leave early.
Why? Are you here because you think something is going to happen?
I'm sorry, but I can't answer that. Das ist ja genauso wie Ja zu sagen.
Another incident like the previous ones. Shouldn't you issue an evacuation order for the party?
I'm not certain that anything will happen. Just in case something does, I think it would be best if you weren't here.
Are you worried about me?
No, it's just that I'm just indebted to you for what happened with my subordinate.
You seem more emotional than usual. I'm really glad I ran into you here.
Huh?
There's something that's been bothering me about the incident the other day.
Oh yes, the incident.
You've decided to talk about the incident, right?
You're right. Well then, what is it you're worried about?
I heard about the nursing plant incident on the news. Is it connected to the ambassador incident?
The incident at the Draper nursing plant? Due to my position, I'm not really allowed to tell details.
I understand. Don't force yourself to talk about it. I just looked into it because it piqued my interest. Abraxas has hundreds of facilities for creating government personnel, but the one in Draper seems to be special.
Special?
The plants that produce government personnel use only the best genes, selected from all over the galaxy.
So I hear.
But the embryos in the Draper plant were made from the genes of natural-born Abraxian donors.
The Goodwill ambassadors were also Abraxian natives.
The common denominator among the victims was...
They're all Abraxian children.
It's just a hunch, but I'd be glad if it helps with your investigation. Well then, I think I should get back to my colleagues.
Thank you. Make sure you all log out before anything happens.
Thanks for the warning. I wasn't really looking forward to this party in the first place. I'll go ask my co-workers if they want to go out for drinks instead.
Gut.
We, the Torres Foundation, will act as a bridge to realize a reconciliation policy between the Galactic Federation and the immigrant fleet. This party will be the first step in the process.
The person sitting at the central table appears to be the president of the Torres Foundation. It seems that they have attended due to their significant contributions to the current reconciliation policy.
Kann ich mit Julius reden?
Oh, schade. Let's not go any further. The mission is strictly unofficial. We can't afford to have our movements known. Schade, ich wollte mich nach oben schleichen und Julius persönlich anquatschen. Wer bist du?
Patriarch Julius is a moderate, so I would like to believe that he would implement this reconciliation policy. Ja, Sergius war ja nicht so ein Moderate.
The Federation and the immigrant fleet are working together to achieve peace, but will it really work out like that? I'm also worried about the moves being made by Sergius.
Ah, jetzt Sergius in Episode 2 war, glaube ich, Sergius der Dritte. Ich wollte gerade sagen, der kann ja nicht 1000 Jahre alt sein. Ich guck mal eben. Ja, nee, das war nicht der Dritte, das war der 17. Sergius der 17. Also ist ja ein bisschen Zeit vergangen. I'm also worried about the moves. I'm also worried about the moves being made by Sergius and other hardliners in the government. Ja, ich will ja nicht weitergehen. Ich weiß gar nicht, was will ich denn jetzt? Ah. Melissa, you've come at just the right time. What can I do for you? I've made a new protective suit, especially for you, Melissa. A new protective suit? Yes, the design remains unchanged from the previous suit. However, it's a protective suit with a unique feature. When Melissa is the active character, enemies will no longer hear you. They will only detect you if you're in their line of sight. That's quite a useful feature. I'll make sure to use it. Melissa's protective suit will now reduce the sound you make when you dash. Use the formation menu to pick the leader. Or press the shoulder buttons on your controller. Oh, I got it. Thank you, Chief Engineer Eric. Das ist ja witzig. Ach, ich kann einfach mit L und R umschalten, wen wir steuern. Das ist Melissa. Aber wie geht's denn jetzt hier weiter? Ah. Was ist denn jetzt? Voyager? Calm down, we have countermeasures. Oh, die fallen um.
Hey, get a hold of yourself. The Special Investigations Unit, what the hell are uniformed officers doing here?
Huh? Die halten sich alle mit die Ohren fest.
The vial.
What are you talking about?
The vial was poured upon the rivers and fountains of water, and they become blood.
Schon wieder.
Hey, are you okay?
Captain, these words.
It's Voyager.
Mikhail.
Yes.
Did you manage to construct the bypass?
Of course, Voyager has started moving just as I expected.
What about the trap?
Perfect. The hacker is currently escaping, following the path we created. Given the current pace, I've calculated that they'll be at the dummy logout point at B254328 within 30 minutes.
Alright, we'll head toward point that there. How long before they notice the trap?
I think we can deceive them for about 40 minutes.
40 minutes, that'll be tight.
Alright, let's hurry. Mikhail, track down the source of the access point. Cody finding the access point using trace logs. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. I've caught the suspect's access point. It's nearby. In the Archon outskirts A31 and Ward P7. Dispatch the Archon police to the location immediately. When we perform the compulsory logout, apprehend them immediately. You and Eric provide assistance. You won't be disappointed. I've got a copy of the venue program beforehand and analyzed it carefully. Now the space where Voyager was trapped is like my own backyard.
Good. Commencing pursuit of the suspect immediately. Are you heading to point B, blah?
Yes, please.
Sie haben scheinbar jetzt irgendwie eine Falle gelegt, die, wenn Voyager da irgendwie in einem Virtual Space rumhacken will, zu ihm führen soll. War jetzt so die Zusammenfassung von dem komplizierten Gerede, so wie ich das verstanden habe.
What are the coordinates of our current location? Your coordinates are point B254301. The dummy logout point is about 3 kilometers north from there.
Is this horrible color scheme your personal taste or what?
I'd prefer if you called it overflowing with realism. It's supposed to confuse the suspect's vision and mislead them to the false exit we've provided. I tried to incorporate an oriental motif from the Lost Jerusalem era,
also die Erde. Where did you get such ancient data? Well, I must admit, this dampness and smell do seem to have a demoralizing effect.
Thank you, Melissa. I'm so glad you understand.
3 kilometers to the north. It won't be long before they notice it's a trap. We don't have time to mess around. Yes, sir. Mikhail, do you have a clear path to the dummy logout point?
Sir Mikhail's machinations are perfect, is what I'd like to say, but...
Is there a problem?
Well, the problem is that we have a severe lack of information about Voyager's abilities. I said earlier we had 40 minutes, but if they've already realized that this is a trap...
What do you think they would do if they realized it?
I fear that they might already be lurking, waiting to intercept. In the worst-case scenario, you'd have to fight a large-scale macrophage. You should always proceed with the assumption of the worst-case scenario.
I agree. Bugs, take the lead. Deploy your anti-program rewrite sensors for up to 500 meters ahead. Lactus, ensure you always have an escape route secured. Be cautious of program rewrites. Let's go.
Captain, can you hear me?
What's wrong?
I've detected traces of the suspect access in one of the scan barriers en route to the dummy logout point. The pursuit is going smoothly.
Also für mich klingt das so, als hätte der Mikhail diesen Virtual Space hier programmiert als einen, in dem Voyager beim Versuch auf diese Irene zuzugreifen landen soll, ohne zu merken, dass das von Mikhail stammt.
I see. Continue monitoring the situation.
Huh? What the...
Is something wrong?
My sensors just detected a program rewrite.
What? Mikhail, confirm the rewrite. Hang on, there is no anomaly on my end.
What the hell? What is this?
What's wrong, Eric?
Interference in virtual space.
What did you say?
The program is being rewritten at an incredibly high speed.
That's impossible. There's no response on my side.
It's no use. I can't patch it fast enough. Large numbers of macrophages are being released. Captain, prepare for immediate combat.
Eric, damn, the line is lagging. Cap, if things remain as they are, communications will be completely cut off in a few minutes. Try reconnecting through the terminal and the surveillance barriers.
Understood. So we need to get to the surveillance barrier without assistance. Create a vaccine as fast as possible to stop the interference in the virtual space.
Yes, sir. By the time you reach the surveillance barrier, I'll have it ready.
How long until the vaccine is ready?
Using existing vaccines as a base, it'll take about 20 minutes.
Make it 15.
That's impossible.
Are you telling me that even you can't do it?
Of course not. I'll release it in 40 minutes and 59 seconds.
Do it. Kiste. Kaputte Straße. Oh, da ist ja jemand. Hallo. Moment. Wenn er mich nicht sieht, könnte ich ihn auch sogar von hinten abschnetzeln. Yeah. Und dafür gibt es ja auch Erfahrungspunkte. Hatte ich ja vorhin schon mal gehabt, dass ich da Level Up gekriegt habe. So, als ob man den Kampf einfach überspringt, aber trotzdem gemacht hat. Captain, we can't proceed any further with all this rubble scattered around.
Bugs.
Yes.
It's your turn. Destroy the debris.
I got it. Could everyone please step back a bit? Hiya. Debris removal complete.
The debris on the map can be destroyed when Bugs is the active character. Stand in front of debris and press the confirmation button to destroy it.
Yes, I can easily destroy debris like that, so please leave it to me anytime. Don't get too carried away, Bugs. There's a possibility that enemies could be lurking among the debris. That's right, it's not wise to fight enemies with low HP or just a few recovery items. Yes, I will be careful.
Then let's hurry ahead.
Okay, interessant, wie sie mal so ein paar neue Mechaniken noch einbauen. Je nachdem, wen ich steuere jetzt auch noch. Dreh dich um.
Yeah!
Wie Resident Evil 9. Da ist eine Tür. Ether Pack M. Also dieser Protective Suit von Melissa ist ja echt mega. Ah, holy shit. Da hätte ich mit rechnen sollen. Oh, das... Ja, das sieht aus, als wäre Blitz dieses lila Ding, weil ich gehe mal stark davon aus, dass bei Robotern Blitz gut ist. Klau mal was. Oh, Revive. Beam ist wahrscheinlich das letzte Symbol. Mach mal Luna Shot. Happy Taco. Ja, treffen wäre natürlich schön. Du hast doch Thunderbolt. Okay. Bam. Hat nicht gereicht. Aber jetzt bestimmt. Mach ihn kaputt. Gut. Was war hier drüben noch? Oh. Revive. M. Oh, da ist auch noch ein Gegner. Scheiße. Oh Gott, was ist das denn? Schade, den kann ich nichts klauen. Beambolt 2? Oh oh. Sieht nicht so gut aus. Ah, okay, die gehen wenigstens schnell kaputt. Dann würde ich die als erstes kaputt machen wollen, weil die haben ja ordentlich Schaden gemacht. Aua, der aber auch. Oh, leise, ganz leise. Komm, geh nach rechts. Yes! Das ist cool. Ich mag diese Stealth-Takedowns irgendwie. Was soll ich jetzt sagen? Unten war ja auch noch was. Hier habe ich ja was kaputt gemacht. Was gibt's denn dann hier? Na, weg, 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 weg. Nochmal. Komm, 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 geh schön nach unten. Geh nochmal nach unten. Nein, nicht nach oben. Ach. Ja, dann komm her. Was ist das denn? Oh, wir haben Robocop dabei. Oh, Feuer ist bei dem nicht schlecht. Da habe ich aber jetzt nicht. Kann ich hier was klauen? Nee. Aua. Machen ja ganz schön Schaden hier. Wie viel hält er aus? Der hält aber viel aus. Kriegen wir den erstmal weg? Nee. Doch. Doch nicht? Was hat der denn jetzt für ein Fitzel Energie behalten? Dass der nicht kaputt ist. Komm mal eben hier rein und mach den platt, bitte. Also. Da machst du den jetzt platt. Das kann ja wohl nicht sein, dass den hier niemand trifft. Dankeschön. Feuer? Hallo. Das gefällt mir. Jetzt nochmal alle draufhauen. Bitte auch nicht daneben. Danke. Rockstar, was ist das? Aha. Irgendeine Waffe. Für wen? Für ihn. Cool. Oh, diese Katze im Hintergrund, ey. Die flippt schon wieder aus hier. Die kann nicht einfach mal die Klappe halten. Oh. Oh, hat er mich verloren? Tatsächlich. Yes! Hoffentlich kotzt sie am Arsch. Nix da. Warte, vielleicht kriege ich den auch noch eben platt. Komm, du gehst jetzt zur anderen Seite. Gut. Nebenbei sollte ich auch mal wieder speichern. Perfekt. Oh.
Mikhail, can you hear me? You made it to the surveillance barrier. Impressive work.
How is the vaccine?
The vaccine was released 3 minutes ago. It should buy you some time, but it was rushed, so don't expect too much from it. If the corporate attempts another large-scale rewrite...
It'll be enough. You did well. What's the status of the enemy trace?
We briefly lost them during the interference, but tracking resumed once the connection was restored.
Good. Can you confirm their heading?
Erich is on it.
Erich?
What's the status of the macrophages deployed by the enemy?
Captain, it's a relief to see you're safe. Don't worry about me. Focus on identifying the macrophages along our route. Roger that. Currently, there's no sign of lingering macrophages in your vicinity. They're deploying new macrophages while moving at a very high speed. Wait, does that mean... If we follow the trail of macrophages, we can track them straight to the suspect. Captain, look at this.
Mikhail, the surveillance barrier sensors are reacting. It's proof the target has passed through.
Like breadcrumbs from Hansel and Gretel.
Even if they realize this is a trap, they have no choice but to flee through the lockout point recreated. They're in our hands now. Communication is fully restored. Even if you leave the terminal, we can stay in touch. I'll report any changes immediately.
Lactus. Yes?
Doesn't this feel off to you?
This seems a bit careless for Voyager, don't you think?
Exactly.
Walking around scattering macrophages, leaving a trail for the sensors. This feels like amateur work. Do you think this isn't Voyager's doing?
Or maybe Voyager is luring us in.
Either way, we can't waste time hesitating. Let's hurry forward for now.
Right.
Oh. These sensors reacted. Voyager is this way. Captain, let's hurry up.
Wait, Melissa.
Huh? What's wrong? Captain?
The floor in front of you is a trap. If you pass over it carelessly, you're going to take damage.
Oh.
There are some traps that are visible to you, and there are some traps that only I can detect when I'm the active character.
There are different types of traps, including ones that deal damage or ones that inflict poison, so caution is necessary. Melissa, please don't rush ahead and step on any traps. I know. If you keep talking like that, I'll report it to Erich. Sorry.
Avoid stepping on the glowing floor sections and proceed.
Yes. Oh, das ist jetzt wiederum ein Grund, ihn zu steuern. Ah. Aber wenn ich sie bin, kann ich den coolen Takedown machen. Los, geh wieder hoch. Ja. Dann müsste ich eher sein, wenn ich rumlaufe. Half Goat. Ich habe erst Half Goat gelesen. Dachte, was ist das denn? Half Man, Half Goat. Wo geht's denn dann hier hin? Oh, ist wohl egal, wo ich lang gehe.
What's up, Lactus?
There's an item in front of us. Even if the captain and the others can't see them, I can see invisible items when I'm the active character. Ich wollte gerade sagen, ihr fehlt ja auch noch irgendwas. However, my visibility range is limited, so I can only see what's in front of me.
How far is your visibility range?
I can see... Within this range, I can find invisible items.
I see. There's a chance that valuable items might be hidden in the future.
It is possible. It seems that valuable items are often found in dead-end corridors or corners of rooms especially. If you come across such places, please switch to me as the active character.
Understood. Let's hurry ahead.
Dann wird ja immer komplizierter hier.
VB Fall.
Was auch immer das ist. Ein Schwert. Wer benutzt die Schwerter? Sie. Das ist minimal mehr Strength, aber viel weniger Ether Attack. Ne, dann lasse ich so. Jetzt muss man ja wirklich ein bisschen aufpassen, wem man wann steuert. Okay, ich sehe schon mal, dass da keine Falle ist. Das heißt, jetzt könnte ich sie nehmen. Um den Gegner gleich von hinten zu erledigen. Wenn er sich mal umdrehen würde. Tut er aber nicht. Doch jetzt. Hat nicht geklappt. Ja, dann mach ruhig mal. Bis eh gleich hin. Oder auch nicht. Ich hätte jetzt schon gemotzt, wenn er nicht getroffen hätte. Aber ich hätte, glaube ich, den anderen angreifen sollen. Gut. Oh, da fällt mir ein. Ich wollte doch Refresh lernen. Das kann ich jetzt. Und sie kann mal Fireball 2 lernen. Er kriegt mehr HP. Und er... Was ist Heat? Nee. Mit ihm würde ich gerne auf noch mehr Attack gehen. Also gehe ich einfach erstmal hier weiter. Gut. Oh oh. Oh oh. Gleich nochmal speichern. Hallo.